Greetings, welcome to all viewers. I'm Atul and we are playing some more XCOM2 War of the Chosen. This is Series 5 Amalgamation class boards with the Raider factions and Legend difficulty. This will be episode 6. Yep, so at the end of the last episode, we had started uh, a supply raid mission. So that is what we need to do. Let me just check that the recording is going fine. Yep, it seems to be going so. Yeah, this is one of the generally easier types, right? Extract advanced supplies, but just because it seems to be easier, that doesn't mean things can't go wrong.
Headed there now.
Things can go very wrong very easily.
Where to now?
Uh, what we really want is to go up here, have our high ground here, and then move up. Is there a pod around here? We don't know. We actually don't know.
I hear you perfectly.
Oh, your mobility is very low.
I'm moving! Okay. If anyone tries to capture me, I'll incinerate their brain. Heading there now.
You have 15
Moving to
mobility.
position. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Very well.
Oof.
I see them. Okay. Grappling! Confirmed.
They should not move in here, right, to flank us. I don't think so.
Roger!
But will they move in there? They are likely to move up to here, but they could move directly here and then flank us if we are here, right? So being in any of those positions is just not safe. This is obviously, this will break concealment. Okay, what we could do is just stay in the home and get in there. If they move here, I could get flanked here. Okay, so you come
All
out
right.
here. You come out there.
Roger.
Do we take this risk or not?
Ready when you are. Invigorating.
Very well. Moving to designated coordinates.
I mean, I could get 3 kills instantly with this. I don't think we would get as good an opportunity to move up. And really, when are we going to use this rocket launcher, right? That is an easy double kill. Can even be a triple kill. Oh, not a double kill, but close enough, right? 4 to 7 damage. Although we can aim this anywhere, so realistically we don't need that. We just need to do this. 4 to 6. If this crits, this kills, this. Oh, I'm literally on top of an exploding thing. Not a good one. You can also use a rocket launcher. Because we cannot move up. I could holo target 2 things. Holo target the officer. Rapid target the gunner. You will get very, very good shots from top. This could be a kill. Yeah.
busted.
What? Why did you get busted? Because you actually got flanked. Aid protocol in case somehow we are not able to kill these things.
Enemy down!
I mean, at this point,
No
we can't
cover,
hide.
boss!
Oh, we can conceal. I have a concealed charge. Oh, the set trap gives concealed charge to everyone, right? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Chupendeza!
Advent has already marked a couple of crates for extraction. If we move
What's the point
quickly,
of
we may
marking
be able
this?
to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
It always seems to mark somebody where there would be a squad, which means the MTF's squads are there. That is good to know. Your teammate is Anastasia Decobray.
Ready to go? Rock and
Reload.
roll!
You can see this guy. Okay. So we cannot take you out. If anything, you will just trigger next turn anyway.
Moving.
Leave it to me.
I'm moving.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Orders received.
What is this range with a shotgun? What is that? That is so dangerous. What? Okay, at least I can clear out that guy. He's hiding behind things. We need this gunner party to be exploded out. One tile out. So I can move here, then explode this. Okay. Oh, oh wow. Oh wow, this is so good. This is not a guaranteed kill, but wow, this is so good. This even removes the cover completely. Yeah.
This one's for you.
Hate protocol I will give here. Uh,
I'm here.
okay, this guy is 100% shot. Can anybody take a shot at Reina? I don't think so. I think Reina is perfectly safe. If anything, 3 to 4 and you will get poisoned.
Don't give up. Whatever you say.
%65 shots. Not good shots. Yeah. 8 protocol onto Reina. 185. 61. This gunner is too much of a danger. Okay, take out the gunner. 6 damage. Oh, that's so bad.
Incredible.
Okay, you have stock. So this sentry is effectively dead with that.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh,
Weapons burning ammo fast.
this one would get marked this turn. So I would like that. Only 58.
Take this.
I'm all for meditation, but this is ridiculous.
Roger, I'm on it.
Such a far away thing is
They're
getting
moving
marked.
as
What
quickly
is
as they
what is
can
even
to
that?
get those crates. If we want our share, we'll have to move just as fast.
Yeah, that is a stop.
Roger that.
What is happening here?
We're picking up a steady signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Lost a man.
Target eliminated.
Those guys are damaging so much. What can we even do? Come out here?
was never here.
So much to do.
Of course.
I'm out! Reloading!
Operational.
Okay.
Okay, we at least have one. So if we leave, we still get a successful mission, though we don't get any real thing.
Orders received.
Another challenge completed.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Moving! He's down!
Mark here and then come back.
Great.
No problem.
Huh? Huh? Really? You can grapple from this far? What is this grapple? What was that? Huh? So you basically have far sight. Ah, because you are Deathstalker just like the Hunter, you technically have far sight. We just need to see somebody with the squad. Ah, that just sounds broken.
Ready to engage.
But what do I know? Maybe it's fine.
Moving on target location. Locked and loaded.
No, I don't think I will use up anything here. You just move up.
Okay.
I'm all for meditation, but this is ridiculous. Whoops.
Almost got it.
Weapons dry!
Time to rearm.
Anesthesia. Rapid target this guy. Okay.
Okay then. Anyone in my sight is asking for it.
Affirmative.
First
Moving out.
co-op. Is there any part there? No.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Copy!
Reload! I'm on it.
Roger that!
Leave it to me.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Excellent work.
Okay, we lost that, but that was the end of the mission. So there were only these many parts. And to be very fair, one of the alien parts was killed by the MTF guys who we killed. So we kind of it equalized. Okay, Reina, you were the MVP, really? Huh? Really? How? You did not even get to level up, right? I think so. That tracking shot was pretty decent. So you did the highest damage? Not you, only 15, but you got 2 kills. Okay. Squeeze Reina. Okay. Move to just a Jackal, bring it. You're pretty good at Ninja, bring it. Indeed. We, however, did not have the Hunter in here. That could be an issue. Okay, let's see. Okay, still the mission is done.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Operation Knife got 85% shots. Still not too bad, I guess. Okay. 29% cover, so we were alternating between high and low cover pretty efficiently.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Ah, yeah, Bradford. Well done indeed. Okay, you did actually level up, really? In a marksman's point for every successful tracking shot. Cauterize, which will also give us revival protocol, but it also gives us the ability to heal or kill somebody with only 2 health. And that is basically combat protocol. So there's not much to be said. What do we want? Fire and steel. Attacks with your gauntlet and fire set by gauntlet weapons do +1 damage. I do want to test it out. What are you? 0 in. You gain 10 aim and 10 crit on your first attack if you did not move last turn. Or do you want Cauterize? Or do you want Holo Targeter to conceal an ally? I think I want Cauterize. That is basically combat protocol. And then I will take Holo Mirage. I think so. 2 users per mission is still 2 kills at 2 health, since that is guaranteed damage. 88 supplies, 34 alien alloys, 14 Elerium crystals, 44 crystallized melt, Elerium core, 2 wall. PCS combat rush. Wow, that is so strong. Advent Trooper Corps, Officer Corps, Sectoid Corps, Intel 9, Hazmat Vest, Broken Maz Hatter's Vest. We got a hazmat vest. Wow. That is no joke so strong. Okay. On Reina, we can put one of these later on. Broken Maz Hatter's vest. I want to see what is this here. Low intel. Yeah, intel is an important resource indeed, but yeah, about that. We'll see. This is not low intel, this is pretty decent intel. What are you talking about, game? Enemy bestiary, MTF Beta 7 Explorer. Okay, these ones are now having normal health, right? It was 3 health, or what was it? 2 health? No, something is wrong. This is 3 health and 2 armor. These were also decent. Okay, okay, okay. View photo. Everything seems to be fine. Let us save the game. Mission has ended. 6.1. 110, 6.1. Mission end. Oh, I should have did this after this, right? Yeah. You are feeling proud, lazy, mobility -2. On an assault. Wow, this is so bad. Disappointed. This soldier, after not being selected for a mission, spent a day alone in the armory. Huh? Really? Mobility +2, feeling playful. Feeling fine, no stat changes. Feeling proud, 10 aim. Yeah. Feeling anxious, -10 psi offense, -5 defense. Whatever. Unequipped squad. Unequipped barracks. Okay. You will bond with Scarlet Shana O'Hara. If anything, I want to bond differently. You with the Shadow. You are an assault. Assault? Shadow, really? And how about you? This is pretty decent. This is also decent. You are somebody who can be used in the final mission though, so I guess I would like you to use up with an assault, maybe. If you can get that done, how about you? Okay, we can still wait them before we bond anybody. Not really. Assault. If we consider who would we like to use up in the final missions, I think it would have to be
The new uniform isn't bad
both of you.
considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
Right, because Miranda will have watched them run with Grenadier and much better perks. You and Imperator definitely, because you're a tech expert Maverick officer. So these two for sure. You can also be there, but the other observer can be there, or the Deathstalker. A Reaper is fine. Maybe another Reaper could also be there, although you will have Quick Feet, Ambush, Shadow Rising, Disabling Sting, thousands to go. So you could be fine. But you are bonded with the wrong person then. Maybe another Reaper, if we get it. Or maybe a Shadow for the final mission. So a Shadow Deathstalker would be fine if we could get here. You and Emma. Reina and Emma is how I would like to do it. And then I would be only missing an assault, which could be this one, maybe another assault somewhere. Okay, we will consider that later. That is not a bad point, though. If we do this, this is not terrible. These two could be used up in our final mission or something close to it. That is perfectly fine. Okay, however, we have made a save 48 hours, 7 days to supply drop. This one will be done much faster. And then we can start resistance order. Inside job, not really. Inside job, I don't care about. Locate faction, I will do, I think. 9 days, yeah. Okay, let's go to the bridge. Commander, the resistance has picked up rumors indicating the black market has resurfaced. If we scan the area, we may be able to locate the new location and re-establish contact. 13 days expire.
If you thought the elders were unhappy with you before, just wait until they hear you're working with those Advent goons that broke free somehow.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
Indeed, Tiger, they are very
Commander,
fascinating.
if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Wow, that is what we wanted. Gauss weapons is what we want to research. Even gets inspired.
Eager to begin, Commander.
This is what we want. Great. 22 days, 42 days, 11 days to power relay, 16 days to training center. Maybe what I would like is to do this. Have this before the next retaliation, especially. So just after one more mission, then this should be fine. Then you can come back here. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Yeah, whatever. We will do this a little bit. But first, the black market.
Market is open.
Nothing that important. We have the Winter Soldier as an engineer here. I would want that, but we don't have enough intel.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we've received word that the aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation.
Okay, this is now back. I should start making this contact. Have this ready, right? Or not? First, do the scan for 2 hours.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Okay, what did we gain
Some
there?
new information on the Chosen during our last covert action. You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something.
Rapid collection. Indeed. This is what we want to use forever.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got...
Resistance supply drops are collected instantly. That saves 3 days every month. That is so strong.
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new
I would
information
like
on the
this.
Chosen.
Resistance contact +1. I don't think I should skip this wherever we want to get this. I think this is a great job. Resistance contact +1. We would need to send a sergeant. Basically the same sergeant. Rebecca. And 1 soldier. Okay. And 25 supplies to prevent capture. But +1 contact is so strong. That is nothing to scoff at. Okay, we have Cammy and Abigail. You are proud, you are sad. Doesn't matter. Okay, what do we have? Whale Walker, Corpsman, Executioner. Assault, Grenadier, Combat Engineer. Maverick, Corpsman, Sentinel. I think this would be pretty strong. Mavericks are very rare and this is so strong. Assault and Texpert is not that strong because Texpert needs good aim for the discipline shots and whatever, and you don't have that. This is fine. Grenadier and Assault is fine. However, I think this is just the best. Maverick, Corpsman. And who's the other one? Yeah, that is just that. Saw Gunner, Bit Pilot, Sentinel. This is also decent though. But we need more and more shredding. This will be all the cannon users we ever need. Do you have Shredder? You have Shredder. You have Traverse Fire, Hail of Bullets, Combat Scanner, Caustic Protocol, Voltaic Arc, Extra Bit Weapons, ready for anything, ever vigilant, cool under pressure, stationary threat, chain shot, rupture, safety off. Okay, you have everything that we need. We need to level you up. You are basically a final tier person too, with also a bit pilot and a sentinel. That is pretty good. So you come out here. That will be our 3rd Maverick, right? Count barrack specs. How many Mavericks do we have? We have 2 Mavericks. This will be our 3rd Maverick then. And our 2nd Corpsman, right? Yeah, for more healing. An auto pistol, and therefore we can easily give you like the Cyan. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yep. Savior, Field Medic, Combat Rush, Trade Fire, Plague Spear.
I've heard the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have, and now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
Yeah, interesting is a very strong word, but Quick Patch is pretty good. Quick Patch, Field Medic, Savior, Survivor. Okay. Quick Patch, although, is coming very late for you, so it might be an issue. Okay, I think we need to do this. 6 days is not too bad. Sergeant, that should be you. Or somebody else. You we can use in a mission. You are already out. Since your teammate is out, hopefully you don't get wounded. We definitely want to prevent capture. And what is a weak soldier that we can throw in? You have 3 health only, really? At least you have 10, you have only 10 mobility. How about some good mobility like you? Okay, you are very good. But maybe this is because of energetic. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, but you also have good combat intelligence. 6 days?
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
5 days for this training center. And then we can start ramping up. Okay, rookies is now 12 days. We want to still do this? I think so, yeah. Oh, wow.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Where are the skirmishers? Skirmisher is there, so I want to make the first contact there fully. Okay.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Yeah. How about you say this at the end of the campaign and not now? We'll have to do better here. Only 124. That is so
Our
bad.
friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called Chosen the Elders have sent after us. It sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take them out.
Counterattack, rural checkpoints. Wow, this is so bad. But okay, this is at least not a permanent event. 1 week for a retaliation. Okay. Infiltrate up here. Do we want rapid collection? I think so. And I want decoys and deceptions. Or do we want weak points? Any shredding does an additional 1 shred. I think we want this a little bit late. I think we want rapid collection. Resistance supply drops are collected instantly. We are not doing any resource reward scan anymore, so we don't care about that. 10% is like 19, 20 supplies, but I value time much more. So I think this is pretty decent and everything is done. And this will be here permanently. I think so. Okay.
You are the boss.
124 supplies. Commander, thanks to the rapid collection, we have gotten this indeed. Yep. The Reapers have collected a supply drop for us and the supplies are immediately available. Perfect. Reward supplies. Nope, definitely not. So we need to do that. But first this. Let's hope we can get to the next research.
Back down from battle, but that often leaves us in difficult positions. I could use your aid to counter one now.
Recover resistance operative. The worst kind of mission, especially with these ones. Collectors also, MTF Epsilon 19, whatever. So 2 different SCP groups are here. Collectors are here. That could be so bad for us. But it's for an engineer. That is what we really want. We really want that, right? I just hope they don't trigger the engineer somehow, right? Like they triggered the scientist. That would be a disaster for us. If that happens, I will just use a console command and make sure that after this, that these guys cannot spawn on any resistance mission type. But this is the worst mission type ever. Recover resistance operative. This is always the 7th mission. Yeah. Brutal. That being said, 20 days. How about what are the different types? We have a recruit scientist, a recruit engineer. So I will first locate the faction and then just do one of these ones. I think so, right? No, we don't want to do that. Wow, this is so good. Maybe we should do a recruit engineer as soon as this is done. Then locate the faction. Okay, that being said, what is going to be our squad? Definitely something like this. I definitely want to use the Reaper. Toxicologist is whatever, at least you are all fine. You all will level up from this. You have already leveled up somehow. 76 out of 72. So you should have been sergeant somehow, but you are not. Okay, I don't know what is up here. But I definitely want to use you in these guys. And then who do we want to use as the final two? Another Sentinel observer? I mean, the Death Stalker doesn't make sense for this mission, especially with your low health. This one makes a lot of sense. Anesthesia and Maya. However, then we would be using up both our Sentinel wreckers and our best sniper. We can use the other sniper, which is Kate, and you are pretty fine too. If anything, I think you are probably better later on, right? You have cover target, sharpshooter, precision shot, support in the zone. I don't think that matters. You have taser shot though. Chip away, flash, finesse, okay. Okay, then the point is, or do we want this? You. How about this? Not this here. Utility item, hazmat vest, and there was the other vest also, right? 2 health. We could put 2 health on you. That would be a rocket launcher. I do think this is a good mission for you, in a sense. You already have a rocket launcher. This will make you level up. You already have a grapple gun. You are also a keeper. And I might just put the assault in here, right? Shana Scarlett O'Hara. Who has cauterize and the rocket launcher. So we have a lot of rockets and everything. I mean, that could work out. That could work out for sure. Maybe I wait 3 hours just to make sure that we can upgrade. Not like 3 hours matter, right? Then maybe I can upgrade some other stuff, especially the cannon, and that would be pretty relevant for this mission. 3 hours only, yeah. Or what I could do is just, no, if I fly there, then this doesn't work. Okay, this doesn't work. I actually have to wait 3 hours. So I think I definitely should wait 3 hours.
Most of our new recruits have never worked in close quarters like the Avenger. Before the war, we might have had time for training, but now they're gonna have to pick things up on the fly.
Yeah, you say that, Bradford, whatever. 24 hours, okay, we have some time.
Commander, we have have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement.
Yeah, Commander, there is a time-sensitive mission in South Africa on our radar. We can come back to finish the scan later, but passing up this opportunity to attack Advent would have dire consequences for the resistance. No, they won't.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Okay. Yep, that's what I wanted. Now what? Resistance radio, additional comm station, alien biotech for some autopsies. Maybe we can get some autopsy in there. Hard to say. Oh, this is needed for coil guns on plated armor. And this is only 3 days. And the cost is 4 Advent Troopers. This is 3 days only too. For infirmary. I think we should do this and then just go for coil guns. Then around that time also get the resistance radio, but that can wait another month. We need to make up the 2 different contacts. That would be like 20 days of scanning. Then only we need to do this. So hybrid materials I think makes the most sense. Coil guns, plated armor. Yeah, we can do that.
That is an important task, Commander.
Indeed, that is an important task, Typhon. Okay, so we have this team in here. Menace. Or do we want the shadow in here? If we look at you, you are a shadow expert. Okay, first of all, what are you all feeding? Aim +5 on a sentinel, that is so strong. Dodge -5, hacking +20, that is whatever. HP +1 is pretty good. Will -10 is whatever, I think. No stat changes. Mobility +2. Mobility +2 on an assault, that is pretty good. Okay, so then that makes full sense for us. So how about this? What can we do then? Yeah, not right now like that. How about this? We get the other vector rifle. We get the cannon. Scope, stock. I think the scope is worth fine. Magnetic rifle. Yeah. We have a spark pit, so we have some rocket launchers in here. And this team is pretty decent, I guess. Let me check about the items, right? Weapon upgrade. Should be the Gauss rifle. The Mac cannon is even more important, I think. 63 supplies, definitely. The demonic rifle is also pretty good. Only 24 supplies is pretty fine. And Gauss rifle is 63 supplies. Really, 63 supplies. Nah. Okay, I guess we have to do that. We only have a laser sight. We actually don't have enough things. We have an auto loader. Should be on the sniper. Scope is there. There is no stock. Okay. And I guess that is what we have. Not too high a damage, but it should be fine. And your aim will be pretty high, I guess. If we can put you on a high ground, especially. You can have the medkit there. You are Gremlin officer, so you want to do the basic follow target. Reaper can get nothing. We need to cancel this out somehow. Okay, this is just too automatic. Bit pilot and keeper. So you get nothing. In fact, you won't even get the option for the tertiary. Oh, because you're a bit pilot, that is pretty odd, okay. And you are heavy, so you obviously get gauntlet. Assault being heavy is pretty good. So you will have cauterize and everything. You will have revival protocol, the ability to blow things up. So essentially we have one rocket launcher. We can have more rocket launchers. You have a grenade launcher, medkit. I think I will put frost mob on you. You want to be on Overwatch most of the time. You are fine without overwatching. Your medkit is there. Your health is too low. Yeah, 4 health is too low. Hazmat. 6 health. Okay, 6 health is better than nothing. So who gets the heal grenade? You can get the heal grenade. I guess you can get the heal grenade since you will be too forward. And the other one that I can get is the gas. And then they should be fine, right? Then they should be good. Rocket launcher, gauntlet. You are a sentinel, grenadier. We have quite a lot of good stuff in here. Hopefully both of you can team up. Otherwise, I could have also brought in the shadow, but yeah, vector rifles are pretty weak actually. And this is a decent combination with a sniper. Not great, but assault with combat medic is decent. You do have immunize, you have threat assessment, you will have some rocket launchers, and you will have the ability to jump in, which is not too bad. That is decent. Not great, not bad. Especially with a great sniper rifle. If anything, I am not able to take any hot shots, which is pretty bad. But yeah, that is the squad we have. Team Menace.
From us getting this ship up and running, which was mostly Dr. Shen's work, I haven't felt particularly useful in a long time. I'm more than happy to leave the hard decisions to the commander.
Yeah, forget hard decisions. How about you start being in the field? Huh? Throwing everybody else to be the meat grinder. How about you join here too? 110, 6.2. 110, 6.2. Squad ready. Indeed, squad is ready. Supply drop in 20 days. In 11, 14 days, we will have the next retaliation. So this mission, we use the Reaper and then we have it up for not the next mission, but the mission after we will use it again. Yeah, let's go to the bridge. Let's hope we get that engineer.
For South Africa.
Team Menace fully up. Heal bomb, grenades, everything. One rocket launcher. Second rocket launcher. Two rockets. That is pretty good. Everything here is also up. Okay, we will hope that this will work out. Do we have anything extra? No, we don't. Okay, that is what we have. Hopefully this will work out. Maybe I should not put the repeater there. I will put the repeater there actually. For now. And that is what we have, so let's just go. Operation Crypt Strike. Let's hope it doesn't become a crypt for us.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Aye. In position for deployment indeed.
We just got word from the Resistance. One of their top people was moving near the city center when Advent got suspicious of them. After making a break for it, the VIP holed up in a temporary safe house in the tunnels beneath the city. Advent is still in the area, but we're going in to facilitate the VIP's safe extraction. Keep your eyes open for hostile activity. Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Bradford, that is what we will do, but in the next episode. 110 7.0. 110 7.0. Resistance op2 rescue resistance operative. Yep. So yeah, that will be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed the episode. See you all next time then. Bye bye.